says, times are hard. I want a man. Child, maybe Melissa Ford is in here too, child. It wouldn't surprise me. She just might be up in this bitch, okay? Y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Come on, Patha.
I'm not gonna lie. And when I look at the lives of like my white friends, my Mexican
Wait. Hold on. It says black women let their friends, aunts, and moms keep them single. Come on, child.
pick me is black women. I'm not gonna lie. And when I look at the lives of like my white friends, my Mexican friends, my Indian friends, none of them act like fucking black women. Black women have to do better. Being obedient and submissive to your man is not being called a pick me. And then it's like I go to y'all pages and I feel instantly just sad. I feel sad for y'all because most of the time when I go to your page, you're single, you have a couple of friends, y'all going out, stuff like that, right? Look at your kids more mixed and matched up more in the Goodwill sock bin. You know what I mean? Kids just all different colors and variations. And it just makes me think maybe because no one was there to show y'all and teach y'all, don't fucking just be out here fucking.
You know what? She just said this. You got all your kids looking like different socks from the sock missing sock bin, and that is so accurate. And y'all don't seem to give one damn. That is so fucking accurate that you can't even keep up with who the fuck your kids belong to. Not saying that you can't, but it looks crazy to me. Like I said before, I just cannot imagine, and I would never have let that happen. That's why it didn't happen. That I'm sending a kid to this dude's house, this father's house on that weekend. The next weekend, a different kid is going to a different father's house. And then the next weekend, the next kid is going to a different father's house. No. That's ridiculous. And then you got one kid's father who's being there and one kid's father who's not being there. And then you still try and bring another person in here. No. But then these are the same bitches that will sit there and tell other people about pick me mammy while y'all ain't picking correctly. Y'all just out here just trying to be upset with people who are basically doing the right thing. Trying to make sure that they kids ain't out here having to deal with going over. Your brother left this weekend, your sister left that weekend, and you don't know that man, and you see this man and he get to go to McDonald's, and you like that has to play on people's heads. The kids, this has to play on kids' head. I can't imagine. And me and my sister have different fathers, okay? And it played on my head. Trust me, it did. But not because she was going anywhere. I would leave, and I was like, what am I missing by leaving? Okay? Because I had to go see my father when he was home. And so I had to go spend a week or whatever the time frame was. And in my head, I was like, what am I missing at home? Because I'm not home. What does my sister get to do that I don't get to do? Okay. And they all looked alike because they was all light bright and damn near white. And then I'm brown skinned. So that was a thing for me as well. So when people be acting like, you think you better than everybody else, fuck y'all. You don't know my life. You don't know my life. That's what I always worried about, which probably played a part in I'm not going to have this for my kids. I'm not going to have this shit for my kids. I'm not going to have them looking like my children don't look like each other, but one looks like me. The other one looks like their dad. So even though they don't look exactly alike, one ain't light bright and one ain't dark skinned. Okay. They still look similar, but you can tell that they come from us because they look like one of us, which is amazing as far as I'm concerned. Not this half-baked foolishness and people over here and over there and then your kids is just all separated and all this. Y'all think that shit is cute, but then you sit up here trying to talk about pick me's. Fuck y'all. You continue to stay out here and be whores and gargoyles and be angry and be envious and take out 50 fucking year mortgages and not be able to afford shit and wait for the government to give you shit. And if that's the life that you want, congratulations, you got that shit. But don't fucking be mad at people who make responsible fucking decisions and choose not to have a bunch of fucking kids for a bunch of fucking people and have the United Colors of Benetton or the fucking socks and be out here poor in homeless shelters. No, you will not have me be ashamed of the fucking life that I chose. And because I chose mine, you chose yours. So if it's fucking the fucked up, that's your fucked up problem. You will never shame me into making a fucking decision that was responsible for me, them, us, and my fucking children. Because they were more important than me. Y'all can't even get past that shit. Y'all can't even get past that shit. You don't even care about your children enough to choose them over your own selves. No one said that you had to be a fucking slave. You take care of your family because that's your family and that's what you fucking are supposed to care about. If you don't have a fucking family. Y'all think families are a fucking mother and a bunch of fucking kids that you can't control and you can't keep up with. And then when they out here on the fucking block, we supposed to give a damn when they run up in somebody's house and that person takes them the fuck out. Fuck them and fuck you too. More holding these fucking parents accountable because now I'm mad and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this stupid ass narrative. I'm tired of y'all trying to act like those of us that did this shit right. And that's why I don't have to have a fucking GoFundMe. I can go fund my fucking self to go away for the fucking weekend if I have to, or to go away on a cruise if I want to. Y'all got to get fucking GoFundMes and beg motherfuckers or go be fucking whores while you listening to bitches that ain't got shit like Melissa the fuck Ford and Kendra fucking G. No empathy, no sympathy. Thank you, Dane C. He said, Mrs. Highness Slayer, salute. I'm late. You are late, but that's all good, hun, because I was late in this live stream. But thank you, hun. I appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Come on, child.
Reproducing children with multiple men and losing your value like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to not have a kid with every man that you sleep with, you know? And it's just, you know, like, I think that it comes from a lot of hurt with black women. I really do, because it's like, at first I was like, why the fuck are they so fucking mad? Like, what is going on? And then I go and look at their life and they've let their single friends keep them single. And that's what it is. Black women let their friends keep them single. Other races be like, I'm so happy for you. Oh my God, you're in love. You're this, and this. And they're very welcoming of that person's partner. You know what I mean? Black women be like, oh, where he work at? What he do this? What kind of money he got? Girl, make him buy you something. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about the materialistic things. And it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I gotta stop arguing with you bitches online, because when I go to look at y'all page, 99% of the time, it's just sad.
Black women, come here. We have to talk. Because we've been using our strength in the wrong direction. And it's time that we call it out. Instead of standing up for our men, we've been standing against them. We tear them down. We argue them down. We publicly bash them. And then wonder why they're frustrated. Wonder why they feel unloved. Wonder why they go seeking acceptance from women of other nationalities. And the truth is, we actually want our black men. We need our black men. And no matter what this culture tries to tell us, it don't matter how many times they try to convince us that we don't need a man, it's a lie. Our homes are stronger when he's there. Our children are stronger when he's there. We're stronger when he's there. But just imagine what happens if we start to support him, if we start to speak life into him, if we protect his name in public instead of dragging it. They can't break him down if we're the ones building him up. That's when black love becomes unshakable, when the family becomes unstoppable, and when we finally take back what they've been trying to steal from us, our black men, our black homes, and our black future.
I know this probably gonna come across the wrong way, and I hope I don't get a lot of hate from it, because I'm not saying this with malicious intent. But as a black American woman, I want to date black American men. That's it. I can't elaborate too much, because here I know it's gonna be taken the wrong way. But in my friend groups, if you know, you know.
Lie to us. They told us that the only provision a black man can give is money, and we ate it up. They trained us.
Child, who was telling y'all this? Child, who was telling y'all this? And just say that this was being told. Just say that this is what was being told, right? And maybe it was, right? So now that y'all know how to get on this internet, now that y'all know how to buy a microphone, now that y'all know how to turn on the camera and talk about every damn thing else, you trying to tell me that you can't look into things in a different way? And here's the thing, no shade against this little girl right here telling this stuff, right? I call cap, as y'all say, on many of it for most of them, because they still on here preaching this dumbass shit, talking damn negative, ain't got shit. Remember the gargoyle that we went over that was originally on Anton's video? She got two gargoyle things hanging out of her nose, looking like she need to be perched at the end of a driveway. And she's mad that that girl was happy that she was engaged, and instead of saying good for her, she got to go through a whole soliloquy on why she's just a pick me who shouldn't be out here all happy because she know that that dude don't do nothing for her. No, the niggas that you know don't do nothing for you. I've said that before, and I mean that, and I want to make sure that I say it single time. Those ones that's out here carrying on, talking negatively about women who are married, women who are in relationships, women who are happy, women that ain't got no problem with caring for a man, and are okay with speaking out and saying that they care for a man, are bitches that don't know men that are worth anything, and that's why they daggone mad. I know Darius M is like, oh, they just all looking for the high value men. I'm sorry, y'all, I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I just don't believe that. I just think that these people are in proximities to men that just are not of any type of class. That's all their choices are, and they mad about that. They just mad about that. So then they can see somebody like that young lady who's bragging about her ring, which why shouldn't she? Because you dumb bitches brag about the dumbest of the dumbest of the dumbest things. You could just let her be. Let her go. Let her be in her happiness. Nah, you got something to say? Cool. Let's listen to what you got to say. And then we're going to respond to what you got to say. Then I got to hear you a pick me. Fuck y'all. I've been picked. So I'm not a pick me. Pick me. Say that shit. Save that shit for somebody else. No one has to go through 55,000,001 men. No one has to be a Melissa fucking Ford. You also don't need to advertise all that shit. You also don't need to see what his D is like all the way over here and what his D is like all the way over there, and sitting up here worrying about how much money they got when y'all don't even know the meaning of money anyway. Save that shit for somebody who don't know. As soon as you open your fat ass mouths, you show and prove single time that you don't even understand money your GD self. You just talking based off of shit that you see on the internet, mainly the celebrity shit on the same blogs that I just showed y'all in the daggone beginning, that you ain't got no problem with how much they talk about black people and the things that they say about black people, but you got a problem with what I got to say over here because y'all are the same daggone people. Y'all are the same damn people that's mad because you can't do it. When all you got to do is calm the entire fuck down and understand that you are not as important as you think that you are. And if you can't treat the person that you allegedly want to be with in the best way, then why the fuck do you think that you should be treated in the best way when you can't give what the hell it is that you want? That's the problem. That's the problem solved right there. If you can't give what it is that you're asking for, you probably need to shut the fuck up. But no, you want to be a part of this fake ass woman club. I'm gonna call it the woman club from now on. You want to be a part of this woman club where these women are allegedly on the rise, even though it shows failure after failure after failure. None of y'all still make more than the man in your fucking race. None of y'all do, but you out here lying to yourselves and each other because that's the shit that make you feel good. It be a lie. It don't make a difference in your life. Nothing fucking changes. And then something like fucking food stamps stop and your cards are shown. Your cards are fucking shown. Not that we didn't already know. And now y'all want the fucking government to take care of you completely. We here for it. We here for it. I would rather be out here working and YouTubing and whatever the fuck else it is that I want to do and taking care of me and mine than begging someone to feed me for fucking Thanksgiving. And like Orlando said, and I said the same thing, all this is now resolved so that your asses can get your ass on out here and consumerize, the consumerism that you hate, the capitalism that you hate, and yet you participate with it every single day. You're gonna go into fucking debt. You're gonna get a bunch of shit you don't need. You ain't learned shit from what just happened, and you're gonna be in a worse situation come January. Then you're gonna be rushing to get them damn taxes back. Then you gonna go buy some shit that you don't need, waste and blow that money, and then when September comes the fuck back around, you be looking for someone to help you with back to fucking school. Say I'm lying. Wash, rinse, repeat. Banana, tailpipe. Lucy Charlie Brown. Lucy football, my bad.
Us to make finance the primary focus of our relationship with him. They taught us that if he's not giving you money, don't even let him be a father to his child. If he's not giving you money, he has no say-so. He can't tell you nothing. If he's not giving you money, he can't make the rules in the house, because who's ever making the money makes the rules. They reduce the black man's value to his wallet, and we went along with it. And now we can't even see the priceless value that he brings that has nothing to do with the paycheck, because a real man brings more than just money. He brings direction, he brings guidance, he brings leadership, he brings protection. But if all you're looking for is cash, you'll miss all of that. Some of y'all would rather have a rich man who's useless in every other area than a man that can actually lead you.
But they can want a rich man. Are they getting a rich man? And when I talked about that before, if you want a rich man, please know and understand that the way that you're going to live with him is going to be different than you do with someone that ain't as rich, okay? Because you'll end up like Cardi damn B, looking like a half damn fool. She just had a baby while married to Offset with a man who's about to have a couple more babies within the next 6 daggone months. But that's the dysfunction that y'all like, which is why that woman who we saw in the beginning from a blog, mind you, with that dumbass story about 2 baby mamas that got together to go beat up the 3rd baby mama. Y'all like that shit. Y'all like that shit. Y'all think that shit is cute. That's what you want to live for. You can have all that shit. I told y'all that one dude that I dated, his fucking baby mom or ex-wife came out of nowhere and showed up at my fucking house. I said, you know what? We done. I'm not for that bullshit. I'm not for that bullshit. It's not worth it to me. And I don't want to be responsible for nobody else's kids any damn way. I don't even understand how y'all do this shit, but you keep doing it over and over and over again. And you keep thinking that everybody is supposed to accept your bullshit. You accept your bullshit. You accept your bullshit ass situation. And you deal with your bullshit ass baby daddy, your gremlins, and whatever the fuck else there is that makes no sense. You see the shit don't work. There's documentaries, there's YouTube videos, there's women telling y'all. It's all on TikTok. You listening to Ebony K, Kendra G, Melissa Ford, and all these people that them fuck the fuck up, instead of somebody like Maggie and Luke Hazley who can help you and tell you. If you got to be a willing participant. Don't go over there acting like the bitches that you are. You would have to be a willing participant. I will recommend them every day, all day, and twice on fucking Sunday. But y'all don't want to hear none of that. You would rather listen to realtors who don't have your best interest at heart, that's going to try to get you into a 50-year fucking mortgage, or somebody that's going to say it's okay for you to take out a $70,000 truck and take it out for 100 years so you could pay $20 while you over here waiting for the government to fucking feed your ass. Child, if y'all don't go to hell.
Deal with you. And that's why our homes are broken.
Two things I cannot stand about like women in today's society, especially black women, because y'all don't roll this narrative, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man propaganda. Y'all don't roll that down to the ground. And it kind of irks my nerve. But you know, I gotta let y'all do what y'all want to do. But one of the things I cannot stand is how like y'all try to make other women feel bad for wanting a man. Like y'all try to make other women feel bad for craving companionship and simply just wanting to go through life with somebody. And I really don't be fucking with that. I went to a women's empowerment workshop.
They can only make you feel bad if you allow it, and you're weak enough to allow somebody who want the same damn thing at the end of the day feel bad. They can't make me feel nothing. I promise you. Not even empathy and sympathy for them. Fuck them.
A couple of I think it was like January when we had went, because I made the vision board. So yeah, it was January. I usually don't go to these workshops, but my cousin wanted me to go with her, so I went. My cousin is 18 years old. She created her vision board. She put a man and a child on her vision board. She had a degree, she had a house, she had like a farm and stuff like that, and then she put a man and a child on her vision board. And people was walking around, typically black women was walking around talking about oh, you too young to be worried about a man, you too young to be doing this and doing that and stuff like that. And mind you, she wasn't prioritizing just a man, she was prioritizing a family. Me and my cousin, we come from households where we had a family. Like I had a dad in my household, she had a dad in her household. So being family oriented.
That clearly be the problem, girl. That clearly be the problem, because y'all's mamas don't know how to get a man, don't know how to keep a man. So y'all be watching that and you think that that's how it's supposed to be. You see this dysfunction. Again, back to the lady that was in the daggone ambulance, and you got the 2 other baby moms coming through to beat her the fuck up. What kind of ghetto ass bullshit is that? That's what y'all think is fun, funny, and cute? You can have it. And that don't sound very sisterhoodish to me, womanhoodish to me. That don't sound like a good women's club to me. That sounds like pure and utter hate, because you ain't doing shit the way they want you to do it. I'm not sure where y'all thought y'all ruled the fucking world. Shout out to Curtis Blow. Y'all can't even rule your damn selves. You can't even rule your damn kids. Go blame your mom. Go blame your mom for not showing you the best way. I'm sorry that y'all don't have fathers in your lives, but now you think it's okay for your kids not to have one. I'm not really sorry. I'm just saying it that way. I'm sorry that y'all don't have stepfathers that choose to come in and take care of y'all. I'm not really sorry. That's just something I'm saying just because. I'm sorry that y'all don't have family members that go around and they have families and they got married and they produced and they worked and they were in the military and then they worked for the government and they had successful lives and they have homes and they went on vacations and they took care of their elders when the time came. I'm not really sorry, but I'm just saying it that way. Yeah, that's normal. And that's the normal that I'm not giving up. I ain't talking for nobody else. There was no stress. Let me rephrase. There was less stress. There was people who actually had the community that y'all claim that you really want. There was people that cared for other people. There was people that helped other people. There were people that came over when you were sick and helped you out. There were people that helped people when the car was flat and they didn't have to get on the internet to talk about all the niggas that they was fucking and they said, we can't help your ass, embarrassing themselves damn day. Don't blame it on social media, child. Please don't blame it on social media. That shit just exacerbated how desperate and dumb and stupid that y'all are. And y'all play into it every single time. So y'all like it. We love it. Your dysfunction is on display. And I'm tired of people trying to say that it's racist and racism. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Because if you can get on the phone and you can do a GoFundMe and you can talk mad sugar honey iced D about the opposite person that you know damn well at the end of the day that you want, then I can talk the fuck about you and you can't blame it on racism. Blame it on yourselves. Just like Melissa Ford knew that she was out there hoeing it up as a video vixen. And that other girl that's Aaron Hall's baby mom, I forget her name. Another one, and I'm sure we could go down the list of all the video vixens. The equivalent to that now is just those OF people. You are not models. Please stop this shit. If you ain't been on the cover of Vogue or Bazaar magazine or Glamour, you are not a model. You are a whore for 2025 going into 2026. Just because you put some half-ass naked pictures up on Instagram does not make you a model. Please stop this. Please stop this. Thank you, Dre. Gloria Valdez, same thing. Oh, I was young. You was young to know to be a whore, just like that bad baby person ain't got no empathy for her. That other little thing that looked like a little boy that came out and started on OF2. Y'all are lazy. You want to take the easy way out, and then you want everybody to forget the fact that you came out here to be a whore and just overlook that because now you want somebody to take care of you. How about you take care of your GD self? Because since whoring was the way, whore it the fuck up. You see what Melissa Ford is doing? You see where Kendra G is at? You see where what is her name, child? The one that said if he owns the bus, talking about it's okay to be a single damn mom. Keep listening to the low vibrational people. They also got money. So they can sit up here and talk this shit. That's why your idolatry is gonna get you into trouble single time. But y'all don't listen to me. Do what you want to do. Keep listening to these biatches on TikTok. Go ahead, girl. Not you. Go ahead, girl.
And traditional, that's kind of really like all we knew. Like, yo, they pushed us to go get our degrees and live life what we want to do. But, you know, we seen the benefit of having a man in the house. So, you know, it wasn't really nothing wrong with us wanting a man. And I don't see anything wrong with wanting a man. I go through so much shit with these men that, like, y'all try to just trauma dump on everybody else or y'all try to just spread your misery on everybody else. And then when a woman says that I want to get married and stuff like that, y'all always make her out to be delusional, make her out to be a fairy tale, and just go to just, you know, spread your bitterness amongst everybody else. And it's just so aggravating. No matter what I go through with a man, I'll never kill the next girl's, like, dream of wanting one. I would never do that. If a woman still wants to get married and stuff like that, I would still never just talk down on marriage. I still encourage them to get married, no matter what I go through with the man. And I've seen the benefit of having a man in the life. Like I said, a real good man, a good man that get shit done, take care of the house, and nurture you and love you and allow you to be soft and feminine. I've seen the benefit of having that. The first was 2 days ago. September 1st was 2 days ago. There was a woman that woke up somewhere and she didn't have to worry about paying rent. She didn't have to worry about paying mortgage. She didn't have to worry about paying light bills or water bills or anything like that because she found a man that actually likes her. I already know that feeling because I used to live that life. Even though the relationship was bad and stuff like that and it turned out to be bad, it was just like when the relationship was good, it was good. I miss Baddies Sunday. Now finding a man that watch baddies, it'll probably never happen because I know a lot of men, they don't like baddies. But every Sunday I used to cook so...
Since she brought it up, let me rant a little bit because I gotta go, y'all. Let me rant a little bit real quick about this baddie show that women want to watch and big up and support. And guess what? Guess where all those videos be at? On these black ass blogs that show all of that dysfunction that y'all are willing to do in the name of a fucking dollar because you think you fucking famous. You are a Z-list at best, and it ain't like you producing any generational wealth. You see what the fuck Krishan looked like right about now, an absolute fool. Y'all only don't like her right now because she back in the blogs because of Blueface. Other than that, y'all was bigging that biatch up ever since she came on the daggone scene. And all them dumbass baddie videos with the auditions wherever they was going, that y'all made that shit popular, and it's opening up in different states, if I'm not mistaken, in different countries, and it's continuing. It's a total dysfunctional show, which is basically black people, a bunch of big backs for the most fucking part, and y'all ain't got shit to say about this shit that they're promoting on these daggone blogs. But you think you gonna come blow smoke up my motherfucking ass? I promise you, that's what we not gonna do. Get those people who advertise in front of a million fucking people to stop, and then that's when the fuck I'll stop. Because if y'all want to put it the fuck out here, then we gonna put it the fuck out here. How about that? How about that? Nobody got a problem with none of that. And that's who a lot of these bitches look up to. That's why they have these stupid situations where two baby moms get together to beat up the other baby mom, and then they put that shit up on the internet. Total dysfunction. That's got nothing to do with slavery. That's got to do with your moms and your fucked up mindsets. And because you ain't got no fucking man in your life, because you ain't had no fucking daddy, because she too busy going to Tom, Dick, and motherfucking Harry, and like whoever just said, having a baby by every single man that you come in contact with. You know, you can take all that pleasure without getting pregnant. That is a thing. Birth the fuck control. That is not an A fucking B. But I guess you can't learn that on that expensive ass phone that you have in your hand that you can turn on in order to show dysfunction. But I'm the fucking problem. Fuck y'all. Anybody that's interested in being married, anybody that is interested in becoming a wife, you are always welcome here. We would never clown you, because all those people, for the most part, are living dysfunctionally, living in dysfunction, and they were the ones that was on this daggone internet complaining about the fact that the food stamps stopped and they didn't know what the fuck that they was going to do for Thanksgiving. They'll be the ones crying and complaining about how much debt that they owe in daggone January, especially if they still doing Klarna and Affirm and child, whatever the other ones are called, because they put that shit on your credit. They put that shit on your credit. And I don't know if these people understand that, even though their credit is fucked anyway, which is why they think a 50-year mortgage is a good thing, or think that taking out a fucking 20-year loan on a car is a good thing. Show and prove all the damn time that you ain't got no sense, no financial literacy. And when someone tries to tell you that that's the main thing that you need to be focused on while you're complaining about consumerism, but participating in it every damn day, you don't want to listen to me. You think I'm the problem? You think I'm the fucking problem? Child, let me be the fucking problem and keep focusing on what the fuck I'm saying instead of taking a lesson from the fucking shit that I'm saying. You gonna sit up here and think you gonna clown me or go make videos? Make all the videos the fuck you want to. Make all the videos the fuck you want to. Make them next week, not this week coming up. Make them the week after when I'm on my next fucking cruise and you sitting over here waiting for a damn bee to give you fucking childcare and a free ride.
Soul food. And when I mean soul food, I mean real life soul food, like collard greens, fried chicken, mac and cheese, yams, and stuff like that. I used to cook all of that, and we used to just sit on the couch and, drink and, watch baddies and stuff like that. I miss Fridays because, like he would work those long hours throughout the week, and then on Friday he would always like try to take me out of town or take me out on a date and stuff like that. He allowed me to be soft because I was soft with him. So yeah, like I've seen the benefits of having a man. I've seen the benefits of having a real man that actually likes you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like when women crave that, or when women try to go after that, y'all always try to make them feel bad. We go after degrees, we go after losing weight, we go after all the dreams and aspirations that we want to go after. But as soon as a woman say, hey, I want an upstanding man, y'all try to just shatter her dreams and make her feel bad about it. The realest thing that another woman said at that convention was that she likes the anatomy of a man. And yes, like, don't listen to this part around y'all kids, but she likes the anatomy of a man. She likes the biceps, she likes the chest, she likes, the beard and stuff like that. She just like, the anatomy of a man. Although
what she's saying is pretty hair and bow legs, because she want to take all that pleasure.
she is a virgin, the baby making sport and stuff like that, she plans to participate in that. And she kept putting emphasis on black men because she said that black men, they are a little bit more blessed in areas that other races are not. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, and I didn't see nothing wrong with what she said. I was just like, hey, she wants a companion. And the baby making thing, that's what she planned to do. She don't plan on living a child-free lifestyle because she know when she get her hands on a man, she giving them 6 to 8 kids, Me personally, I didn't find nothing wrong with what she said. She wants a man, And if any black man out there, if you get a hold of that sister, you better start taking your supplements and doing your push-ups now, because we got a lady over here that knows what she wants. So yeah, like if you're a woman, bro, Do not be afraid to say that you want a man around me. Don't be afraid to say it, because we are not lesbians. And
I agree. That's why I just said it. If that's what you want and that's what you desire, you can come here. We not gonna clown you for that shit. And these bitches that are trying to act like it's a problem, it's an issue, and they want to try to clown you, stay away from them heifers, especially if they're your friends already. If you have a quote unquote friend that's sitting up here telling you that there's something wrong with you because you want to have a relationship, you want to be married, God knows, God forbid, to one of these colored sassy straights, you need to lead them people immediately where they fucking stand. It is okay not to have the same friend that you had since you were 6 years old. It is okay to find new people. If you are the smartest person in your group, child, your parents clearly aren't teaching y'all this shit. These little antidotes that our parents and grandparents taught us. If you are the smartest fucking person in your group, then you need to get a new group. If you are the smartest person in your group, what the fuck are you learning? You can't learn nothing from people if you're the smartest one. You got to change that shit up. Let them people go. Like Moses said, or whoever said it, let my people go. You got to go. Child, move the fuck on. If that means you got to come here, you can come here. You can say that you want to be married. You can say that you want a relationship. We don't clown people for that shit. We clown people for dumb shit. Oh, we clown people. Let's not get it twisted. But we clown people for dumb shit around here. We don't play those games around here. All married people are welcome, male, female, and otherwise. All people in relationships are welcome here. All colors, all everything. We discriminate against dummies. We don't discriminate. We discriminate against dummies at the end of the day. All right, thank you. All right, thank you, child. I'm just saying. Save that. Get away from people like that. Get away from people like that. If ain't nobody trying to help you be better, get away from people like that. Anybody that tells you that you should get a 50-year mortgage, get away from people like that. Anybody telling you that you should be clowning your parents, just your whoever, because they won't watch your kids so that you can go away for the weekend in Miami, get away from people like that. Anybody that watches Kendra G on a nightly basis, get away from people like that. Anybody that think that Cheyenne Bryant is a person that should be going to get advice from, get away from people like that. Anybody that thinks that Ebony K makes sense saying that she says that it's okay to be a single mom and they want to take away the stigma from that, get away from people like that. Anybody that thinks that Melissa Ford is a role model and people should go by what she's saying just because now she's on that other woman pod.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! We do not care.